Yo, 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 yo,
Hey,
yo.
welcome back to
Welcome
the
back.
Oompas and Loompas podcast.
Episode 3.
As always, I am William.
And I'm Wonkathan.
And we're back at it again.
What's good,
to
guys?
the single viewer that was watching right now, and
go.
to the random person that watches our VOD on YouTube.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh shit, I have my headphones on.
Check out our YouTube channel, by the way, guys.
William Wonkathan posts every week, once a week.
At least.
Sometimes twice.
Sometimes twice. Depends on how busy we are. We sometimes are throwing a little surprise on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying?
A little something.
Bada boom, bada bam. We about to slam. There you go.
That was pretty sick.
That was pretty good.
Okay. Oh shit! Look at the replay, live replay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
we're clean. We're so clean.
Yeah, there's lag on that screen, so we get to watch the instant replay.
It's a little bit.
Look at us watching the instant replay.
Yeah, watching the instant replay. Jesus, damn, we're clean. We're clean. Okay.
So topic of discussion today. Actually,
hit me with it. Yeah,
pretty easy one, pretty simple one. Just random question. If you could live anywhere on the world,
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, anywhere on Earth, anywhere in the world. Where would it be?
I already know my answer.
Is it Colombia?
Of course.
Okay, alright. So...
Do I need to elaborate?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
For our audience.
I'm going to elaborate why Colombia is the greatest country on Earth. First of all, best coffee confirmed.
Confirmed.
Secondly, everybody there has the same mentality that I do. We all think alike. You look at it in the roads. You see it in the people. They got the potential, and that's the thing. We all got potential in Colombia. We all like super fucking, but we're too fucking lazy to reach that. Like you see, like right in the airport, for instance, if you're a Colombian citizen, iris scanner to get in without any fucking security check or anything like that. They just, hey, you're Colombian, put your eyeball on here real quick. It'll tell us if everything about you. Cool. Get into the country. The second you walk out of the airport, that cool technology shit, gone. Now you're stricken, you see a poverty-stricken place, and you're just like, yes, I'm ready for the experience of a lifetime. Because you know you got like some high-tech stuff like El Titan, like it's a big-ass mall there. El Titan's massive. But then you also got like the places like where my grandma lives, which is El Barrio, which is like just shit.
Favela style.
Exactly. It's like, you know, it's not, it ain't a fun time, but I mean, at the same time, it's a fun time, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying,
You know what I'm saying? And also the weather.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna come back to that. If I could live anywhere in the world, I have quite a few places. I want to live in Amsterdam because Amsterdam is lit.
Like Dubai.
Like Dubai. Yeah, just good quality of life, good education. Just generally cool, advanced place. I think Amsterdam would be pretty cool. I'm not super into the whole, you know, legal pot everything, and you know, but
at the same time,
I'm not. But I think it would be pretty cool. That's one place. I think San Francisco would be another one, just because my boys Google are there. My boys and gals from Google are there, and they are, I think, one of the coolest companies that you could ever work for.
I literally just turned this on, and right when you said Google, check this out.
Hey.
Fucking listening to us, eh?
Yeah, Chromebook ad. Right on there.
Jesus Christ.
Awesome. But yeah, no, San Francisco, Amsterdam. I think I would like to live at least a couple of months in Japan. Just a couple of months, though. Because
do you speak Japanese?
I do not speak Japanese, but that would be amazingly confusing. And it would be probably really fun and really frustrating.
Shinmashite. Hashinashite. Felipe,
you forgot. Alright, anyway.
Oh, Felipe Jindes.
San Augusto Sama. Yeah, anyway, so those would probably be the places I would like. So, now, of course, you said Colombia.
Yes, of course.
If you could choose one non-Colombian place, is there really any non-Colombian place?
Everywhere it is just pales in comparison. But if I had to choose, I would say Japan as well. That place is fucking actually, you know what? Fuck that. No, Japan is trash. Korea.
Wonkathan, heck yeah.
Yeah.
As neat.
So, you know, like if I had to choose, it would definitely be what's it called? It would be No, Korea. Because the thing is, I was thinking Japan.
Speeds.
Oh fuck yeah, internet speeds, man. That's like what turns me on. You know, like gives you rock solid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And on top of that, as you know, big League of Legends fan here.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So I like they're well, actually, you know what? Tangent. SKT, the one Korean representative, not doing so hot.
We're only 5-6 minutes in.
And I'm already talking about that.
You're already talking about League of Legends.
But look at that, we have 3 viewers now. So what does that say about
correlation. That? Correlation equals causation.
Exactly.
There you go.
But either way, no. So maybe you know what? Maybe China, because China's doing really good in League of Legends. whatever region's doing good in League of Legends, I want to go there.
All right.
Or Europe.
Other places that you would like to explore.
Europe, obviously. Everybody wants to go to Europe. Fuck Germany though. Fuck Germany. Don't want to go to that place.
Really?
Yeah, fuck Germany.
They're like so technologically advanced, and they've
got soccer
there, man.
Yeah, trash soccer team.
There's only one Oktoberfest.
There's only one.
Oktoberfest,
man. Nah, it's trash.
Come on.
Nah, trash. There's only one soccer team that they have that's good. And the only reason it's good is because it has a Colombian in it.
Not anymore.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
James Rodriguez still in Bayern Munich?
Yeah.
I don't remember him playing for like a million years.
How much you want to bet?
I will bet you a slap in the face.
Usual
bet.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to slap you in the face. Like, cause the thing is, like, you will keep saying like, "Oh, I bet you slap in the face," but like the thing is, I always win, and you're just
you
like,
always win. You
I
win
always
20%
win
of the time.
Yeah, I win 80% of the
80% of the time.
80% of the time. You're correct. Yes, 80%. And there's 20% chance that I'm wrong.
There's
always
80% chance.
20%.
You are wrong. 80%.
I'm wrong. 80% that I'm right. Correct. All right, cool. Now that we agree, let's move on to
disagree.
And now let's move on to the second topic
of discussion. What is it? Is it James Charles again? Let's not do James Charles again.
No, but I did see PewDiePie released a video on James Charles. And,
yeah, but let's not talk about it. We talked about that last time.
Yeah. He's losing more subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag takedown James Charles. Hashtag fuck that guy. Literally, if you know what I'm saying. Hey.
That was right.
But no, the next topic of discussion, just a little, just something fun. You just read it off the fucking phone.
Yeah.
Arms versus legs. Which one would you rather?
Arms versus legs. So you have the choice of losing an arm versus losing a leg. All right. Oh my god. I think it's leg, man. I think it's leg.
Dumb if you think that.
I think it's leg.
Dumb.
Just because, man,
Do you not want to have a super punch?
I'm a computer programmer, man.
Okay.
I'm a computer programmer. I need my 2 hands. I do.
And
I'm a pianist. I need my 2 hands.
So what you're saying is that if you don't have hands, you can't do that? Are you dumb? Listen, no, listen. No, not the pianist, not the piano part. Not the I'm talking about computing and all that shit. Because listen,
I'm talking about the piano part.
But listen, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen
Hawking. Sorry, my bad.
There's only one of them.
Okay, cool. Stephen Hawking. All right. He didn't have any arms or legs.
He wasn't a programmer.
But it doesn't matter. He can still fucking do it. Are you dumb or something?
And I really don't want to have multiple sclerosis. Thank you.
Multiple sclerosis. Thank you. All right, listen. The reason why the argument is wrong is because by far and above, legs is the one that I want to keep.
Okay.
Because the advances in medicine and the advances in prosthetics make it that you can actually have super punches now. Where you can literally get an arm that can punch through concrete. I can punch a motherfucker out in like 2 seconds and kill him.
How often are you actually going to be using that?
Every day.
And then every day you're going to be like, oh, I can't jack off with this hand because I'm going to like literally destroy and pulverize my little dude.
That's why I get my ribs removed and I can suck my own dick. It ain't gay if I do it to myself, I think.
It's only gay if you have socks.
It's not gay if I have socks.
It's not gay if you have socks on.
Yeah, it's not gay if you have socks on, so you gotta make sure the socks on.
No, I see. The thing is, you can get like a prosthetic leg, and I'm just gonna knock on wood here just in case. But you can get like a prosthetic leg, and it's you can literally just walk on it. But like.
So what's gonna happen next time you sleep over at my house? We're just gonna take a little saw and just go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna limp up there. You don't
get leg because you don't have fucking legs.
You're gonna cut off both of them?
Okay,
that's such a dick move.
Both. So you can't climb upstairs.
I'm just gonna. Anakin Skywalker style.
You were the chosen one.
I hate you. No, knobs there.
And then I'm just yeah, because you were knob head. Okay, so next topic of discussion.
Next topic of discussion.
Moving fast, because this guy's gonna fucking leave in like 2 minutes, because he's gotta watch Game of Thrones.
I gotta watch the new episode of Game of Thrones,
This
man.
guy,
I'm out of
man.
here 15 minutes before it
Fucking
starts.
This guy, Jesus.
And it's like, oh, okay, that's the good one. That's the good one that we just got submitted from the audience.
Oh, which one?
It's what is your favorite home cooked dish? What is your favorite home cooked dish? Thank you, audience.
Oh, fuck me dead. Yeah, favorite home cooked dish?
Or how about let's start with this one. What's your favorite dish to cook?
Favorite dish to cook? Oh, dude, my pretzel burgers are fucking nasty.
Your pretzel burgers?
My Jamaican style pretzel burgers? God damn.
That's pretty good.
It's basically what I do is I get the ground beef. I'm not gonna tell you my little secret recipe, but I got the ground beef, spice it up a little bit with some cayenne peppers. That's the only spice I'm gonna tell you about, because there's some more that I won't.
You told me that it was your grandmother's recipe.
No. This is mine. This is mine.
Okay.
Grandma recipes is the spaghetti.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But either way, so I got myself, put it all inside the meat, got it nice and tenderized. My meat's the best, by the way. No, because it's ground beef. I don't want it to be solid.
You said you tenderized it.
Yeah, tenderize it.
Yeah.
Ground beef.
You said you tenderized it.
Maybe I'm fucking dumb.
You are fucking dumb.
Either way, so got the beef.
After you're
and
done
then afterwards
tenderizing
you
the ground
do like a hot pocket style, but you make pretzel dough. I won't tell you how to do that because it's a secret recipe.
Family
of that.
secret that you can totally Google, but anyway.
So I just I make the pretzel dough, put the meat in there, slide it into the oven, bake it. Got yourself fucking some kosher salt. Just fucking sprinkle it on there, and then you're set. And then I even did a dipping sauce that also I shall not tell you how the dipping sauce is made, because it's a special as well.
Yeah.
And goddamn, that shit tastes good.
Yeah.
And it's easily the one that basically what's it called in speed skating. We used to have this thing every Thursday night, where for a Thursday practice, it was treat night. So somebody basically would go and be considered the treat giver, I guess. So they would make like either cookies or some shit like that for end of practice. When everybody's changing, you'll be like, here, fucking taste the cookie. Slide it over them, just whoosh, cookie. Meanwhile, me, I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired. I want to get sustenance. I want to get some of that food, okay? So I was like, it's my turn. I am baking no fucking girly ass cupcakes, no fucking cookies. I'm gonna make my Jamaican burgers. Slap that in there, and everybody's like, not even seconds, not even thirds. I'm talking about fourths and fifths, alright? Fourths and fifths, fucking Jamaican burgers. And I was like, dude, this is set. It's done, Premium cook. So back to answering your question, I went on a fucking tangent there. Answering your question, yes, my favorite dish to cook is pretzel burgers by far. But my favorite home cooked dish that somebody could provide for me, grandma's spaghetti, man. Come on, my grandma, my abuela, abuela for any Spanish speakers out here
in the audience,
fucking makes by far the best spaghetti you'll ever taste. Fresh noodles she makes on the spot in front of you. Got the sauce, got the chicken, the sauce. She knows how to make the sauce, all right? She knows the sauce. But she's got the chicken, makes sure it's all fresh. She even defeathers the chicken. That's the thing. It's fresh. You cannot get any fresher than that. And it's super good. I already got the recipe recorded. I'm probably gonna butcher the recipe once I try and recreate it.
You should try it.
I can't. I actually tried. I can't do that. I actually did try it. I actually did try it one time, and I ruined it. The home cooked noodles is so hard to fucking do.
Yeah.
I
really nice. Yeah.
I draped them over my the chairs upstairs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then the next morning I was like, okay, they should be dry enough, and they were still fucking soggy as shit. And I was like, I'll let them dry one more day. Still soggy, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna cook these anyways. And then when I cooked them, it just turned into it was like a ball. It was like a ball of mush. They no longer were strains. It was just a ball of mush, and I was just like, well, fuck, And I had to eat it too, because I was just like, I can't waste this. And I'm like, it's the nastiest fucking pasta I've ever made in my life. Jesus. Either way, what about yourself, man? What is your favorite home cooked meal?
My favorite home cooked meal, without a doubt, is and it's gonna sound a little weird, but it's my mom's vegetarian lasagna, man. It's kind of an odd one because usually you have that meat, you got that cheese, but this one, man, this one is you put on the spinach, some ricotta, and then everything together, man. It's just absolutely amazing.
And what about you? A dish that you cook yourself?
So I have a couple of them. I think my favorite one to cook, just because it's so fast and it's so filling and it tastes so good, is gonna be the it's special kinds of pancakes. I won't tell you the recipe for that one, but and the sauce that goes with them is a fruit sauce, caramelized fruit sauce. Yeah, and then you got a little bit of meringue on there too, like homemade whipped cream. You pull out the egg whites, you go
beat it up nice.
Yeah, beat it up nice. Put that sugar on there. You go done.
And then like no oven or anything like that. You just
just clap your hands
and
really
set.
fast. Sparks. Pancakes done.
And then half of it would be like Manhattan is destroyed.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, little Thanos snap there.
Little Thanos snap here. Little Thanos snap there.
Little snapperia.
Do
you think he can make? Do you think? What do you think Thanos? The weirdest thing that Thanos can do with all six. He can literally do anything.
Yeah, anything, and that's the dumbest thing. It's a huge plot hole.
But like, the thing is, like with Thanos, do you think he would just use the glove to like, wipe my own ass?
Probably. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Also, another thing that I want to say about that. Now D got me thinking about it. Two things. Spoiler alert! Just so you know, I'm about to talk about Avengers Endgame here. So it's not really, well, it's kind of important, but it's not like super important. So either way. So first, Avengers Infinity War. Thanos' motive to wiping out half the universe is because he wanted to he wanted to save half the universe by that way the resources don't get depleted and everything.
Right.
Yes, that's a good idea, but at the same note, why not just double the resources? Because it accomplishes the same thing.
Right.
So instead of like being like a homicidal maniac, you could have saved everybody, and then people be like, hey, good job, man.
Right.
That's all I had to do. So really fucking dumb. In the comic books, they explain why you want to do that a little bit differently, which is because Lady Death exists. So they were like, okay, he's in love with Death, so he wants to appease her by killing half the universe, which is completely understandable. But okay,
completely understandable.
More understandable than the other way.
Right.
And then so that doesn't bug me. The other thing that bugged me actually was so I'm gonna talk about Endgame right now. So if you haven't seen it, fast forward probably like 5 minutes after this. So
we'll put a link somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, so we're not doing that.
Do it.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, just an annotation.
Okay, cool. So we'll put a link to fast forwarding after the spoiler. So either way. In the Endgame, Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones using the Infinity Stones, which in the comic books they explicitly say that is something that you can't do. You can't destroy Infinity Stones because they're condensed universes. Like but
if you can do anything, you can do it.
No, because that's like there's rules to that. He's not an omnipotent that being. He's not all powerful because there's so many levels ahead of him. Because after him goes Galactus. After Galactus goes the Living Tribunal, which is not a villain. He's just a guy that's making sure everything's good. After Living Tribunal is the Wanderer or I forget what his name is. It's the guy that travels in between dimensions and he's like basically a god. And then after him is the Marvel Universe God, which is called the One Above All. The One Above All. Okay. Yeah. And Stan Lee.
So like Stan Lee. Yeah.
Yeah. And they've only featured the One Above All like 2 or 3 times because he's just way too powerful to even show in the comic books because it's just like, he shows up, he fucking fixes everything, and it's like, oh fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the glove itself, like Thanos itself is strong, but it's Thanos plus glove that makes him super powerful. Yeah. Thanos plus glove though, I mean, it still has its limits, and that's one of the limits.
Captain Marvel, also slight spoiler in the movie.
Okay.
Captain Marvel, fucking up Thanos.
That was bullshit. That was
pretty hot. Just to appease the male audience.
No, it's fucked up, man. Like you see, again, I always source the comics because that's what they should be basing it off of. Captain Marvel lost to the Hulk multiple times in fights. Meanwhile, on the other side, Thor has lost also a couple times, but he has won more times against the Hulk than Captain Marvel has. Thor struggled against Thanos to beat him. Captain Marvel was shown to like just overpower him completely, unless Thanos uses the fucking Power Stone, which is bullshit. Because like Thanos is so much far above stronger than she is.
But I think we've talked about this before. Same with the Walking Dead. You can't really go canon like straight off from the comics because there's gonna be no surprises for those who have.
But the thing is that you're making a character way too powerful. I mean, like that's the reason why they lower the power level of Doctor Strange. Because again, if they went by source in comic book of Doctor Strange could have like literally snapped his fingers and Thanos would disappear because he's that powerful in the comic books. That's why in the actual Infinity War, he doesn't show up until at the very end when all this shit happens. He's like, oh fuck, I guess I have to intervene now.
Right.
But then they underpowered Doctor Strange so that way he can fit into Infinity War and actually fight Thanos and like be an even playing field. And then they overpowered Captain Marvel for what? Like no reason at all. Like it's so dumb. Like I'm just like. Like, if they underpowered her and then made her struggle against Thanos, like, yeah, sure, she gets a couple of licks in there, gets a couple 1-2s, but doesn't, like, completely overpower him, and Thanos headbutting her, that scene where he headbutts her, bullshit. I'm just like, no, you're gonna feel that, like, any day of the week. So, yes, I'm angry about that.
Okay.
I think we're done talking about it. I think that's Endgame, so...
that's end of Endgame.
So, welcome back, everybody that skipped forward to this point after we finished Endgame. Go watch the movie.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Support your local cinema.
Support the local cinema. Don't illegally download the movies, alright?
Yeah.
We don't want that to happen because if that happens, guess what? No more movie theaters. And you know what happens after no more movie theaters?
No more Felipe. And you know what happens after William? You know what happens after no more William? No more William and Walkathin. So I hope you guys are happy. Your pirating killed William.
Okay, next topic. Raptors are playing tonight. Let's look at the live score.
But not as important as the other thing that's going on tonight, which is the next to last episode of the series.
Lex to last? Lex to last? We have to replay it.
We do. I said Lex to last.
Lex to last.
Next to last episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh shit!
What's going on with the Toronto?
Toronto is down 1 point right now in the final game. Series is tied.
Final game, guys.
Jesus
final
Christ!
Game. Our vice president was actually going to that game. Not that we can actually say anything about our vice president.
So So first round, first quarter, 18-13 in favor of Toronto. Second quarter, 26-27 in favor of the 76ers. Third quarter, 11-6. So this is the last quarter they're playing at. If anybody's watching the Raptors game right now, fucking root on the team. Get them to come out because if we need them to win. I mean that's the only Canadian team that we have in any fucking playoffs whatsoever. There's no other Canadian team that we have in any other sports right now that are representing us. So. Any fellow Canadians out there that are watching this video, support. When we post this video, which will be probably later tonight, the score will probably be already up. So I'm gonna do 2 sets, so you can fast forward to to whichever one happens. So this is the one that they win. Hey, you know what? They played a really good game. This against the 76ers. Very tight. Very. Very clean, methodical ending to that. The last quarter, they pulled it back, and they somehow managed to get that W. What do you think about that?
I think that it was a very tight but clean game.
Clean.
I think well deserved. But next run up is going to be a little bit difficult for them. But
tougher, yeah. Against the Bucks, it's going to be a bit of a hard fought battle on that one.
But it's 7 games. 7 games you can pull out just about anything. And
we got a Sully. I mean, that's the thing. We got the Canadian team into the next round of playoffs. It's the thing, Sully.
And then when we head off to the final, man.
That's gonna be it.
We're heading out to Toronto, and we're gonna get lit.
It's gonna be it. All right. So that is the victory one. Now we're gonna do the losing.
Yeah.
Tough. I mean, let's be honest.
Close game. Very tight, clean game.
Not clean. They played poorly. Let's be honest. If they played clean, they would have won. Obviously.
They could. I think you can still play clean and lose, but yeah.
So.
Good game, clean.
I think the ref was a bit biased towards the 76ers. Let's be honest. Like, you saw a couple of those fouls. They're a bit, iffy, a bit on the offside.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe if the ref wasn't completely blinded by that U.S. money, then maybe, the Raptors would have had a better showing out there. But, it's the way the dice tumble, so it's...
the cookie crumbles, the way the dice tumbles.
She's trying to make a new saying. You're like, why you gotta fucking do that to me?
Always trying to make new sayings.
So...
But yeah, no, we were planning on heading out to Toronto if
they did, but I mean if they didn't, so I mean.
But they didn't. So
we're just gonna be drinking our sorrows.
Yeah, just gonna. But anyway, there's always next year. Just ask the Maple Leafs.
All right, so that's the end of the Raptors there. Yeah. Overall, I think that's they're a good team. Overall, they're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team.
They deserve to do well.
They do. But then again, don't they all? I mean, even the worst team in the NBA, even if you play for the worst team in the NBA,
you deserve to win.
Like,
get one of those W's.
You've definitely worked your butt off a million times over to try and get to that level. Any league.
True.
Any sport, man.
True.
Gotta work your butt off.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very true.
Yeah. So what do you think about that all British Europa League final and all British Champions League final?
Weird.
Yeah, Barcelona got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed.
Which is like...
Lost a 3-0 advantage and got absolutely destroyed.
Did not see it coming, to be honest. I will say that. I did not see it coming. Because Barcelona was popping off. Like, they're doing well. What the fuck's going on with my phone? Oh, it's Duolingo.
Y'all better practice, yo.
More like Doomlingo. Am I right?
Yeah.
For my memers out there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me see if I can find the actual, because that game was actually lit. Liverpool FC.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect that at all. But, like, Barcelona has like a tight defense. Like, I was like,
yeah, they just killed it, man.
4-0, holy fuck.
4-0. Yeah, they had to, because Barcelona was up 3-0.
Jesus.
And they just wrecked them, man.
How does Barcelona play so bad?
Because they're bad.
Jesus Christ.
They can't win for shit, man.
Well, they can, obviously, or else they wouldn't have gone there.
But what is it worth? What's it worth? They did nothing.
But they won to get there. So they did win the Spanish Cup. They had to win the Spanish Cup to get there.
No, you don't. You have to just get in the top 4.
I mean, they reached top 4, and I'm pretty sure they won the cup, though.
Yeah, they won the league last year.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, but they didn't win the Champions League, which is the important.
But they won the league, so they still won.
Champions League is the important one. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like saying like Worlds versus domestic title. Yeah, you didn't win Worlds, but I mean, at least you got the domestic title.
Yeah, you got a domestic title. You didn't get Worlds. That's the way I see it. You gotta dream bigger. You gotta be like, fuck, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, it's a disappointing loss. It's a disappointing loss. It's a disappointing loss.
Disappointment to the world.
No, what?
Disappointment to themselves. Disappointment to the world.
Barcelona, if you're listening out there.
If you are that.
if you're listening, I support you guys. I'll see you guys Champions Cup next year.
Champions of the Cup next year.
You will be.
Champions of the Cup. As long as you got 2 girls, you'll be alright.
Oh, fuck. You're dumb. You are dumb.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think we're going to have to cut this podcast short because it's coming up to Augusta leaving time.
Yeah, I gotta get home.
Wonkathan
leaving time.
Wonkathan leaving time.
Gotta head home because
Game of Thrones.
I watched that Game of Thrones, man. I got also have to spend part of Mother's Day with my mother. So
true. You've been working all day today, and then after you came here to practice with the band. Hashtag Cold City, by the way. Follow us on all our socials. Releasing some new songs by the end of the summer. Thought it was gonna be by the end of the month, but looks like my bandmates are a bunch of bitches. So looks like we have to wait until end of the summer to release
some new music. We're gonna be releasing some new music.
It's gonna be an EP at this point because I was only gonna be a couple of singles, but now it has to be an EP, or else it's not worth it.
You gotta start writing some more stuff.
It's gotta be worth it, or else I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
That's alright, man. That's alright. That's all good. But anyway, we're gonna do this nice little. We did one yesterday, so we're gonna do this one, a nice little short one. It's 30 minutes. I think that's a good stopping time.
Yeah, we just crushed the 30-minute mark a couple of minutes or a minute ago. So I mean, that's a good place to end it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So
William,
I will do the outro, or do you want to do the outro?
I don't know. Do we have an outro?
I don't know. I was just gonna say like thanks for watching,
guys. Yeah, I guess thanks for watching.
So
I was just gonna say William Wonkathon, like thanks for
be out or something like that. Like what?
Bada boom, bada bam, we about to slam.
Okay.
All right.
So, who's doing the outro?
Was that not just the outro?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We're fucking good, man. I love watching that replay. That replay is fucking clean. But okay. So bada boom, bada bam, we about to slam, slap, and then afterwards we're out. So do you want to do the outro or no? Do you like?
All right. This was William. I'm Wonkathon. Thank you
always.
so much. As always, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. We will 100% be on here and we'll be ready to go.
And also make sure to, on our YouTube videos, comment on topics of discussion that you want me and my boy here, Wonkathon, to discuss. And we will definitely read them, and we'll respond to them. We'll be like, hey, thanks for the comment, man. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking with us, and we'll catch you next week. All right, guys, you take it easy.